What's up, Chaos Family? We're here today with another Minecraft build tutorial, and here is the materials that you will need. So you need a cherry tree, cherry slabs, some pink glass, a trapdoor, door, some stairs, a gate, fencing, planks. You also need some pink concrete and pink glazed terracotta. We're going to be using those for the flooring. Now, if you hear any background noises in the background, it is either my child or her cartoons. She is having an obsession either sitting with me, being super clingy, or sitting behind me in my gaming studio. But let's get into it. So to start off with, we're just going to grab our planks, our pink panes, and our tree, our logs. Alright, so we're going to come to the back corner here, and we're just going to build up by 6, and then we are going to go out by 8, by 7, and then that 7th block we're going to place another pillar. And now we're just gonna go forwards by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Same thing on this corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're gonna take and pillar that up. Alright, now you're gonna connect these pillars here. Alright, so I like the look of that so far. And now we're just gonna bring this out by 7. Alright, and then you're gonna place another pillar. And then do another 7. And another pillar. Alright, and then you're gonna connect the 2. Okay, so I like that. Now you're gonna come back up here, and you're gonna go up by 6. And you are just gonna connect the 2. You're just gonna repeat the same thing you did on the bottom, on the top. Alright, so we're going to do 6 on this corner. Alright, now we're just going to connect them. So the only thing we are going to change instead of having the pillar here, I'm gonna change where the pillars are. So instead of a 7 wide space, you're gonna have a 5 wide space on both sides. And you're just gonna bring both of these up. And then you're just gonna pillar this up here in the middle. The reason that we chose that spot at the bottom is for our staircase and our entrance. Okay. So let's just fix the wood here. And this is what your outline should look like. And then we are gonna come here. We're gonna count out to 4 and then place a small little pillar. This is gonna be for our balcony. I'm actually going to change this here. And it's gonna be like this. Change that. No, come on. Alright, so this is what it should look like now. Alright, now we're just gonna combine these like so. And then we are gonna take our planks. We're gonna fill in this right here. And then we're gonna go on the base and you're just gonna fill it in. Okay. So now we're just going to grab our pink concrete and our pink glazed terracotta. And we are going to start working on our actual flooring. Right, and I'm going to kind of make a checkered pattern all the way across the floor. And this build will be perfect for survival or creative. Obviously for this one you would need to be somewhere close to the cherry biome, or at least have access to it, due to it requiring a lot of the cherry materials. And you could substitute that for the other wood types. The only other issue is you may not be able to find the terracotta, but you could easily change that out for the planks or some stone bricks or something similar. You don't have to use the concrete and the terracotta. I just prefer the way that it looks in the flooring. Right. So we almost have our base layer done, and then we're gonna start adding. I'm gonna work on all walls. Okay, so that is our flooring done. And this is what our flooring looks like. It gives it some detail and some contrast, and I like the way it looks. So we're actually gonna go grab our stairs, and we're gonna place 3 at the front, as well as our fence and our gate. Now our fence is gonna go all along the sides here, and then our gate will go right here. And then here is where our door will come in. that there's our door. Gonna replace that with some planks. Now we're just gonna work on filling this in layer by layer. So we're gonna start with the basic floor layer. Alright, now we're just gonna work on our other second layer. So for that, we're just gonna do this, and this is where our windows will start coming into play. So beside every piece of the log is gonna be a plank, and in between that will be our glass. So that way it adds a lot of natural light into the build. So that way you won't need as many torches. Alright, now we're just gonna keep going up. Alright, so now we're just gonna fill the rest of this in with a cherry plank. There we go, and I will start working on the second floor in just a minute. Just give me 1 second. Alright, we are back. Let's start working on the second floor. So we're gonna come up here and just fill all of this in with the planks. Now obviously we will have to take some of this out in order to get the staircase in. Alright, so that's that. Now we're just going to come down here to the bottom. We are going to add in our staircase. go. So now we're just gonna fill in the walls on this. Right here we're gonna have another door. And then up here we will have a glass pane. Just start filling in the walls. Perfect. So now we're just going to go along the edges of all of these. And the sides are going to be completely blocked. And the front and back windows are going to be basically just one big giant window with a border, obviously. Just gonna fill this in here. We're just gonna go back along this window. Right, and now we're just gonna add in all of the panes. Give me 1 second. Okay, now we're just going to finish the panes on all sides. Alright, so there's that. Just going to place our door right here. And now around here, we're just going to add some fence. Now it does allow for a pretty tight squeeze right here, but that's fine because that's just for the balcony. And then we're going to place our fence here. And now we can start working on our roof. So for this one, it's going to take and go around the edges, just like that. And you do want to have it hanging off by one on either side. Alright, I'm just going to fill this in here. So that way it's easier whenever we go to the next level of stairs. Because that would have to be done regardless. So now let's just finish adding these stairs. Okay, so now we're just going to flop to the other side. Alright, so now we're just going to go in and add the pieces on the ends. here. So now you are going to need to get your slab. And then this is where that would come into play. So we're just gonna place a slab all the way across. And now we're going to come here and place a stair upside down everywhere but where the slab is. And you're going to repeat that on both sides. Alright, now where the slab is, you're going to place an upside down stair. And then a right side upside down. Alright, now go back in and replace that slab. And we're just gonna go off of that by one. Actually, I don't like the way that looks. We're just gonna keep it like that. Alright, so come here, put an upside down slab. Or stair, place that. Put that upside down here and replace the slab. Alright, and that is it for the exterior. This is what you should have all around. Alright, so now we're just going to clear the inventory and I will show you guys how to decorate it if it was for my house. So first off, we're just gonna go grab our pink beds. Gonna grab some crafting tables and some furnaces, as well as a brewing stand, an anvil, just the basic necessities. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. We'll place our bed in the middle of the floor here. And then on the opposite side, just going to place some furnaces. Now we're just going to get rid of these. Grab our smokers. Place that, and then we're going to put crafting table. Now we're going to come here, place our 3 brewing stands, an anvil, a grindstone, and now we just need the stone cutter. Give me 1 second, there it is. Alright, so you got the stone cutter. Now we're actually going to put our cauldron right here. Now we're going to grab our lanterns and to come up here. And we're just going to leave 1 space between every single block. And you're going to, we would alternate the blocks that it was on every other time. the ceiling would look like. Now in here, we're gonna grab these cherry stairs, as well as some slabs and some trapdoors. Alright, one thing I did forget to add on the exterior is down here. To add texture, you're gonna put a trapdoor on either side of the windows. It adds definition and texture just on the left and right sides. Okay, so that's what the front would look like, and you would repeat it on all of the windows. Just have that one last window down here at the bottom. Okay, now that is the whole exterior done. Now we're just gonna come back in and go up the stairs to where our bed's at. We're gonna place an upside down stair on either side. To add there, and the front is going to fill that in with some trapdoors. We're gonna clear this. Going to come here, grab our flower pots. We're gonna grab some different flowers, like some pink tulips, some blue orchids, and then to add some definition, just gonna get some of the cherry blossom tree saplings. Now you have flowers. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, let's come down here. We're actually going to break out one on either side. We're going to grab our armor stand. We're going to put one on in both of those holes that we just created. And then we're going to grab our armor. So I'm going to get diamond and netherite. Obviously, you can put whatever armor you want on it, because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you guys want or have in your possessions, because you can decorate this however you want. This is just how I'm choosing to decorate it. gonna give one a crossbow and one a shield. Okay. So now we're just gonna come outside. I'm gonna get our fence again, as well as a hoe. Gonna grab some lanterns and a bucket of water. Alright, you're gonna do this on both sides. Alright, now right here we're going to place our water bucket. Okay, so now we're going to place the lanterns. That includes the space for the walkway. Okay, so now we're gonna clear all this. Gonna grab our seeds. So we're gonna do some wheat, some beetroot, as well as some carrots and potatoes. Okay, now I'm just gonna grab the bone meal. Alright, so there's that. And we're gonna come here and do the same thing with the carrots and the potatoes. Now we're just gonna grab the lily pads, put one on both of the water sources, so that way we don't fall in or trample the crops. Alright, so now we're gonna clear our inventory. We're gonna place a composter on both sides there. And now we're gonna work on the inside. So to grab our soul sand, going to grab some glowstone. Need another wart, as well as the trapdoors. So place this all along the side here. Okay, we got that. Right, I'm going to grab some chests. We're just gonna put some on the side here. And this is what it would look like if I was building this for me. And honestly, I would probably have... see if I can find it real quick. Go. This middle block here, I would have a way going down to a lot bigger of a storage system and a mine at each level for the different minerals. But regardless, this is what I would have it to look like. I will show you what it... actually, never mind, I can't. But this is what it would look like. You can change it up however you want or need. But it is a fully functioning survival house, as it does have the farms for you. Now I'm just gonna go through and break these since we no longer need them. And that is it for our cherry blossom survival / creative house tutorial. I will see you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.